What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope all you're having a great day so far today. Getting into this episode of Beyond the Gates. I enjoyed this episode. Listen, Chelsea need to get her shit together. She need to get it together when it come down to launching this business. I totally understand Kat's frustrations. You know what I'm saying? Like, they are red hot right now. Chelsea's Instagram is popping. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're getting all this, all these new followers. Y'all got a $1 billion company out here that want to partner with y'all. It's time to make this move. Like, the longer you wait, that offer that the company is making toward, to work with them and collab with them, that offer ain't going to be around forever. If Chelsea keeps pushing this off to the last minute, that company going to say, you know what, fuck it, we going to go with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? We going to partner with somebody else. Like, Chelsea needs to talk to Danny ASAP. But on the one hand, I can understand why Chelsea want to walk away from that partnership with that company. You know what I'm saying? I get it, because she wants to make sure that their new venture stays their venture. You know what I'm saying? Like, it stays independent. It's theirs. I totally get that. But partnering with a $1 billion company is fucking huge. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that a bag that you really want to walk away from? Like, for me, I would entertain the partnership because I would have to lay out my terms. Because even in real life, I see so many companies partner with other companies and they give up majority ownership of their company. I'm not a fan of that shit. Because if I had a company, my company gonna stay mine. It's gonna stay independent. We could collab, we could partner, but I'm not giving up no equity. That's what I'm not doing. Absolutely not. If I ever did sell some stock in my company, like some equity in my company, it would be very small. I would sell off probably like 5-10%. That's it. But I would damn sure maintain my control. I'm always going to hold 90%, at least 90 to 95% of the voting power. That's for damn sure. You know what I'm saying? Because so many companies do that. Like they just buy majority of the, the smaller company and stuff. No. I'm not selling. I don't give a damn how big the check is. I don't care. My company is doing great. It's my company. Like, I would not want to give up majority of my shit. So I can't blame Chelsea for being apprehensive about partnering with them in the first place. But she need to get it together when it comes to Danny. And I know it's not easy for her because we all know how Danny can be. But Danny need to find something to do other than live vicariously through her daughter. She need to find something else, something else to occupy her time. Chelsea need to make moves at the end of the day. Like, Chelsea really needs to make moves and do it quickly, swiftly. Like, let's get this done because I'm tired of her playing games. Like, get this company together. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get this company off the damn ground ASAP. So anyway, moving on from that. Eva. I am fucking loving Eva. I really am. She is so devious. I love it. The way she faked the leg injury to get Tomas's attention, that was clever. And it's so old school, too. That's such an old school way of getting somebody's attention. The old fake injury. That was smart. But he noticed that she kept dropping Cat name and stuff like that. Even Eva playing this game. Like, she is not playing. She is definitely trying to get Tomas, and it's working. Because I seen the way Tomas was looking at her. Like, he was looking at her all up and down. Like, dude, if nobody else was in that hospital, Tomas would have got busy with her right there. I could see it in his eyes. Like, it's all in the eyes. And as much as I feel bad for Kat, I feel like I'm on Tomas's side on this, for staring at Eva the way he doing and entertaining Eva. Because at the end of the day, him and Kat are not exclusive. Even he said that. He was like, we just, casual at the moment. And it's the truth. Him and Kat only had one damn date. And he don't even know the situation fully between Kat and Eva. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't doing nothing wrong in my opinion. So if he were to get down with Eva or go on a date with her, entertain her, he ain't doing nothing wrong. In my opinion. Like, unless you were exclusive with Kat, which they not, you ain't doing nothing wrong. You single. So you could do that. And I wouldn't blame him if he did, because Eva's bomb. Like, Eva's gorgeous. Don't get me wrong, Kat gorgeous too. But Eva, that's a little vixen. I would have had to, get up on that. So I can't fault him for it. And you could tell he definitely interested. But when he went to go see Kat at Orphe Jeans, like, he's interested in her too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the interest that he has for both Eva and Kat are very different. You know what I'm saying? When he look at Eva, that's pure sex. Like, I could tell that. And don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure he wants that from Kat too. Like, I'm pretty sure he does. But I think it could be something deeper with Kat. I think it could be. It can get into that territory. I respect that about Kat. That she is holding on to her virginity until she sleeps with somebody that she is in love with. I don't blame her for that because it's rare. It's very rare. It's very rare that you find somebody that is waiting for that great love. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be giving your stuff out to just any old raggedy ass bum. You don't want to do that because God knows I think a lot of us have done that when we lost our virginities because, Lord, we look back on it now like, hell no, I shouldn't have never gave it up to you. Hell no. And I'm glad, too, that Chelsea had that conversation with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, letting her know that her first time should be what she wants instead of looking back on it and it's cringe and it's not with somebody that you really wanted to do, you know, do it with. But I can't fault Kat either for questioning whether or not she want to lose it right now. Because, I mean, shit, look at Tomas. I can't blame her. But I also think part of her wants to lose it because she saw Eva sniffing around. And she ain't about to lose Tomas to no Eva. Ain't no way in the world. That's why I think a part of her is ready to give it up. You know. But my thing is this. If she really sees something with Tomas, like some type of future as far as them in a relationship, I don't think she should give it up until she really, really ready. Until she gets to know him better and she fall in love with him. And if he's the man that he say he is and he willing to wait, you know. I can tell Tomas respects, you know, her commitment, and because it does take a certain discipline to, you know, hold on to your virginity, to be celibate and all that. It takes a great deal of discipline to do some shit like that, especially when you got fine folks just walking around you. You know, that's very hard to do. But I can't fault Tomas either if he can't hang. You know what I'm saying? If Tomas feel like, hey, I can't go this long without it, I can't be mad at him either. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got his needs too. You know, so that's up to them at the end of the day. But I think Tomas really is digging Kat. I think he really feeling her. So I'm here for this little love triangle. I'm here for it. Let's see who wins. Let's see who come out on top on this one. I don't even know. I ain't even got no dog in this fight. I ain't even gonna lie. When it come down to Eva and Kat and Tomas, I can't even tell you who I think gonna win. What's gonna happen? Like, I don't know. I can't even bank on that one. And honestly, I'm super surprised that Beyond the Gates has done a recast already. Like, we're only a month into this show and we got a recast. And I was shocked that Maurice is now out as Ted Richardson. Now, I'm very familiar with Keith Robinson, the actor that's replacing him. I'm familiar with his work. I feel like he's a solid actor. I was just super, super upset all weekend though about this recast. Because why Ted? Why the Ted character got to be recast? Like, I want to know what's the tea like. What happened? You know what I mean? Because I feel like the actor who played Ted was really good in that role. I liked him in that role. So it's going to be a little minute before I can forgive this. I got to see what Keith do. Because I don't know. Even if Keith come in and knock it out the park, I feel like Maurice should have stayed in that role. Like, I really want to know what's the behind the scenes tea about all of this. Like, how did they come to this conclusion that he needs to be recasted? But anywho, let me tell you something. Vanessa and Doug are in some shit right now. They are in it. Oh, they are knee deep in the shit. And they don't even realize it. Like, Joey is making moves. Like, this man is making big moves. Approaching Vanessa the way he did, like, that man literally just came out the shadows. I'm like, Joey, what you doing here? Approaching her. And I feel like his story is bullshit. Like, he's up to something. Like, not only does he got Doug in the pocket, like, he's trying to keep Doug indebted, you know, to him. what is his angle with Vanessa? Like, does he know about her wealth? And he's trying to dig into that, you know, trying to enamor himself to her. Like, what is his goal with her? Because the way Vanessa was looking at him, he could be another suitor for her. Because she was definitely eyeballing him like, oh, I could get with that. That's the way she was looking at him. I said, Vanessa, you don't want to sleep with him. Now, if they sleep together, that would be wild. That would be wild. And I wouldn't even be surprised if Joey found a way to film that shit and blackmail her. Because that's his style. Joey is nuts. I feel like Vanessa might be plan B for him. You know, Doug is plan A, Vanessa's plan B. The McBrides need to come together and work together. And the funny thing is, Doug, he sees through the bullshit. As soon as he came back for his badge and he saw Joey sitting there, he was ready to shit himself. He see the bullshit, though. He see that Joey up to something, and now he not trusting Joey now. I'm like, it's about fucking time, Doug. It's about time. Hell no, you shouldn't trust that fool. And then gonna take his ass back to that casino. Randy done talked him into coming back to that damn casino. I said, Randy, come on now. Come on now. You supposed to be his boy. You know, talked his ass into going back to that casino. Now he up in there winning. Joey was pissed. Joey was like, oh, hell no. Joey was like, no, I want he said, shit, at the rate he gonna be able to pay me back by dinner. Joey was fucking livid. That's the one thing he does not want is for Doug to be winning. Doug had a hot streak. Doug was winning. I wouldn't be surprised if Randy somehow fixed that game to make sure Doug won. Because he was so insistent on Doug coming to the casino. And now all of a sudden Doug is winning. Because Doug was ass at poker. Like, that man was just losing left and right. Now all of a sudden he winning left and right. I said, nah, Randy fixed that game. He fixed that shit. And Joey was like, Joey said, I got a plan. Joey was like, oh, he gonna let him have his little wins today. He said, but he gonna lose his fucking shirt tomorrow. Joey wasn't having it. But Doug need to keep his little raggedy ass out that casino, because I'm getting tired of him. Get out that casino. Worse than a crackhead. Get out that damn casino. Over there fucking up. But I'm glad he got his eyes on Joey, though. But he need to get over this addiction. Like, he really does. Because this gambling addiction is going to be the downfall of him. Speaking of, I'm going to need Vanessa to stop banging Diego. I was so pissed when she took Diego back to the country club. I said, Vanessa, what are you doing? You still fucking him? Like, girl, the man is deranged. Okay? Stop humping him. Okay? She need to let him go. Because he popped up out the shadows, too. Like, oh, you done robbed the cradle, now you about to rob the grave. He ain't had to say all of that. Like, Diego be keeping his foot on her neck. But he always got some shade to throw. But he is too, he's becoming too much. Like, sir, play your fucking position. Like, do you not know what your role is? You are simply to fulfill a need. She needs some dick. That's your job. Is to provide that. And you getting out of pocket. Like, getting way out of pocket. Like, he want a commitment. He want her to be his. And she already made that clear to him that that's not happening. Like, she don't want a commitment. She want to do what she want to do. And with whoever she wants to do it with. And he's not getting it. And by her continuing to screw him, I'm like, you're continuing to feed his delusions. Because that man is he unstable. Like, he's coming off very unstable. I feel like he's going to lose his shit one day. He's going to snap on her. Like, Vanessa need to get out this. She need to do something about this. Nip this shit in the bud. Because her keep humping on him, that's not helping the situation, Vanessa. It ain't helping. You need to get the hell away from that clown. I mean, I know he look good and all, but no. Nope. Get away. Let him go. It's not looking good for the McBride family. I'm just saying, it's not looking good. So anyway, moving on from that. So we done seen Papa Elon and Anita. So they coming together talking about this foundation and stuff. And we found out about his wife Darlene, which I presume is also Jacob's mother. And apparently he got another son. I think his other son name is Luke or something like that. I forgot. But he got another son. He got a wife named Darlene. So apparently Darlene is a dispatcher. I said, okay. Been doing it for years. I love that we're learning more about the family. about the Hawthorne family. I love it. But something tell me something ain't right with Anita and Mr. Elon, because they were way too huggy, way too touchy. I was like, what's going on with you? And she was like, oh, it's a little secret amongst us friends and stuff. I said, nah, you patting that man's arm. I was looking at Anita like, what the fuck we over there doing? Like Anita over there patting on his arm, touching on, they hugging. I said, nah, something ain't right with y'all. I just got that feeling with Anita and Elon. I just felt like they had to have done something prior. I just got that vibe from them. I could be wrong, but I got a vibe from them. Like, y'all know each other intimately. It ain't just no friendship. Like, y'all done did the do one time or a couple times back in the day. That's the vibe I'm picking up from them. I don't know, because I just feel like y'all too touchy. Like, I don't do all that hugging and touching and patting on the leg and the thigh region and all that. Especially in married people. Nah, no, don't touch the thigh. And I seen a little pat, I'm like, keep your hands to your side, Anita. Because I seen that shit. I said, you too touchy-feely with him. Talking about friends, and I can imagine that friendship back in the day. Does Vernon know about this friendship? Like, I'm just saying. I didn't want to believe it, but I knew, don't get me wrong, I knew something was shifty about Marcel. I knew something was shifty, but when him and Jacob was doing that little stakeout that they was doing, and they saw Joey getting that money, what Marcel was saying didn't make a little sense at the time. It made some sense. Like, just because you see the man getting some money and stuff, you can't just bust him because he gonna be out. You know what I'm saying? It made some sense. But looking at it now, I was like, oh, so Marcel is on Joey's payroll. Because he had called Joey after his talk with Chief Elon, and he was like, listen, you need to stop doing shit in public so much. And Joey was like, well, you need to handle that shit. That's what I pay you for. I was like, and the way Elon was talking, because Jacob went to Elon about his, feelings towards Marcel and stuff, feeling like Marcel was corrupt. And Elon just basically brushed it off. He was like, you gotta be sure when you're making, accusations like that, and, it's probably nothing. And come to find out, Elon and Marcel know each other very well. And the way Marcel was talking to him, it sounded like they in cahoots with Joey too. Like, all of them are working with Joey. I said, damn, Joey got the chief in his pocket too? I was like, come on now, Elon. I was like, not Elon. Lord. I was hoping Elon wasn't dirty, but it's looking like he dirty. Damn. I know that's going to fuck Jacob head up if he got locked up his own daddy. Lord. Poor Jacob. You got a dirty partner and a dirty daddy. What Darlene gonna do? Please tell me Darlene ain't involved in this shit. Please, the daddy involved in some shadiness. Please tell me the mother ain't either. We need to meet Darlene. Have they casted Darlene? You know who they could get for Darlene? They should get Debbie Morgan. Or they should get Victoria Rowell. They got to get somebody good for Darlene. I gotta see Darlene. And the brother, I wonder who they going to cast. Because I'm anxious now to see the rest of the Hawthorne family. Very anxious. So anyway, moving on from that. I'm not, I get where Naomi coming from. Like, she's in a hell of a dilemma here. You know what I'm saying? Like, she brought up a lot of valid concerns when she was talking to Jacob and Anita about taking on this case, suing her father's firm. It was a lot of valid concerns, especially with the media, how they gonna spin it, how they gonna play it. But I feel like she has a duty to take this case. You know what I'm saying? I love how Anita let her know too, like, listen, you're a Dupree woman. We don't back down. We don't dim our light so somebody else's could shine bright. We don't do that. And I feel like Naomi definitely has what it takes to take Bill Firm down. Like, she definitely can win this case. And somebody need to take Mike ass down. His little partner in the firm or whatever. Somebody need to take him down because he's shady as hell. That man's a pervert. And I would hope that she would take this case, because obviously no other attorney is going to take these women case because they don't want to go up against Bill. And Naomi, I just, hope that she find her strength, like Anita told her, and go up against Bill ass and take them down. Because if Bill knew about Mike's shenanigans, he need to be held accountable for that. Because I'm so over Mike little sleazy ass. But I love those scenes though between Anita and Naomi. I freaking love those scenes. Like, Anita was funny as hell when she called Cardi B Cardi Z. They called Megan Thee Stallion Megan the, what she call her, the wagon or some shit like that. She called her something, the station wagon, some shit. That shit was funny as hell. And the way she tried to rap, their scenes was so fun and so authentic. Like, it's like watching a real, family in real life have these conversations, because they're so relatable and they're so real. I love how Anita basically said she didn't have no regrets about her career and cutting it short. But the way she was so lost in thought, I wouldn't be surprised if Anita would want to get back out there and sing again or get back into the entertainment industry again. I wouldn't be shocked by that. That wouldn't surprise me not one bit, because she still got it. Like, she definitely don't seem like, she ready to fully retire. Like, she seemed like she still got a lot of life left in her. And that's quite obvious. But this was a damn good episode. I enjoyed this episode. Hit the comments, let me know what you guys thought. I will see you all later. Peace.